Ukraine is not just a country in Eastern Europe. It is a land shaped by centuries of invasion, resistance, and survival are crossroads of empires, where history has never been silent. Ukraine's story begins in the 9th century with the rise of Kyivan Rus, a powerful medieval state centered in Kyiv. It became one of the most influential civilizations in Eastern Europe, linking Scandinavia, Byzantium, and the Islamic world through trade. In 988, Prince Vladimir the Great adopted Eastern Orthodox Christianity, a decision that would define the spiritual and cultural identity of the region for centuries. But this golden age did not last. In the 13th century, Mongol invasions devastated Kyivan Rus, leaving cities destroyed and the land divided. After the fall of Kyivan Rus, Ukraine lost its independence for hundreds of years. Its territory was controlled by the Lithuanian and Polish states, the Ottoman Empire, and eventually the Russian Empire. During this time, the legendary Ukrainian Cossacks emerged, free warriors of the steppe who became symbols of resistance, autonomy, and national identity. By the late 18th century, the Russian Empire abolished Ukrainian autonomy, suppressed the Ukrainian language, and attempted to erase its distinct identity. Following the Russian Revolution of 1917, Ukraine briefly declared independence. But in 1922, it was absorbed into the Soviet Union. One of the darkest chapters in Ukrainian history followed, the Holodomor of the early 1930s. This man-made famine, caused by Stalin's policies, killed millions of Ukrainians and left a deep scar that remains unforgettable. World War II brought even greater destruction. Ukraine became a major battlefield between Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union. Entire cities were ruined, and millions of civilians lost their lives. In 1991, after the collapse of the Soviet Union, Ukraine finally gained independence. But freedom came with challenges: economic hardship, corruption, and constant pressure between Western influence and Russian control. The Ukrainian people responded with resistance. The Orange Revolution in 2004 and the Maidan Revolution in 2014 showed the world their determination to choose their own future. In 2014, Russia annexed Crimea, and war erupted in eastern Ukraine. This conflict escalated dramatically, with Russia's full-scale invasion in 2022, turning Ukraine into the center of global attention. Yet Ukraine did not collapse. Instead, its people, united soldiers and civilians, alike defending their cities, their culture, and their right to exist as a sovereign nation. Today, Ukraine's struggle is about more than territory. It is about identity, independence, and survival. The history of Ukraine is the story of a nation repeatedly conquered but never broken. And even in the darkest moments, Ukraine continues to stand, proving that some nations may bend, but they never fall.